Hey guys, Paul with ConvertingCopy.com, and today, what is link juice? I know a lot of people have probably a good idea of what it is. It's basically just the influence which a link carries with it and passes on to the pages it is linking to. But what you might not know is how link juice is calculated, which is what I'm going to talk about as well. Now, link building is still an important piece of the Google algorithmic pie. We have seen a lot of the shift go to social networks and social influence and proof, as well as user metrics. These are two great ways which Google uses to gauge the effectiveness and the worthiness of your site in the rankings. They want to put the best content on top, and they use these two factors, amongst others, to figure out if you have good content. But backlinking is still very important, and a more authoritative backlink coming to your site is obviously more valuable than a link from just a spammy site or just something that anyone can easily get a link from. So let's talk about how we can measure link juice, or how link juice is measured in terms of how Google views it. So first we have PageRank, and that's just roughly a quality score from Google, 0 to 10. And the higher your score, the more trusted that page is in Google's eyes. So if you receive a link from a PageRank page of maybe 7 or 8, that's going to be a lot more valuable than if you got a link from a page which has a ranking of, maybe 3 or 4 in terms of PageRank. So the higher the PageRank, the more authority that page is seen as having, and the more influence it's going to pass on to you. Next, we have the domain that page is on. So in a similar vein, the domain which that linking from page resides on will play a huge role in defining the amount of link juice which will be passed on when it links to another page. So a more trusted, older, and established domain which a page is on is going to pass on more juice than, a less trusted, brand new site which doesn't really have a lot of backlinks or any page ranks. This is kind of an overview of everything we're going to be talking about. But the domain is very important, so you'd much rather have a link from a page on CNN.com than some random spammy site, obviously. Next, we have backlinking links, which is another factor in determining the amount of link juice a page passes on, because you have to think the more links which are pointing towards a page which is linking to your page, then the more influence that page is going to have. So it's like if you have 10 quality links pointing to a page which points to your site, then that page is going to have more link juice than if that page had maybe 5 quality links pointing to it. Alright, so really the number of links which point to a page, assuming they are high quality, can have a positive impact on the amount of link juice, which is why some webmasters believe in backlinking their backlinks, essentially to create more authority on their individual pages. So I have a link to that within this video description. You can check that out to see my post on how to backlink your backlinks and more about that. And then finally we have internal links. We can put those last two factors together and talk about interior pages. So if you have a page on your site which has received a link, let's keep in that example, from CNN.com, that page on your site is going to be ranking probably better than other pages on your site for maybe similar keywords, stats, and things like that. So we can actually link from that page, which has a lot of influence now because of that link from CNN, and we can link to that page, from that page, to other pages on our site to increase the link juice and just kind of spread it around directly through internal linking. So if you have relevant pages or posts on your blog which are definitely related to that high ranking page which received that quality link from CNN, then you're definitely going to be passing on some of that link juice to your deeper pages or other pages on your site, which will help them rank for their individual keywords itself. Alright, so that's basically an overview of link juice. Hope it helped you out, and I hope you have a better idea that you can use pages and the link juice that they might be holding to strengthen other pages on your site, or just do things. So that's your overview of link juice and how it's calculated. So hopefully you'll have a better idea of how you can use it now to your advantage and understand that certain links carry a great deal more weight and influence than other links. And although it's impossible to put an exact quantified volume amount of link juice on any one link, you can know that some links are definitely going to be more valuable than others, and consequently more worth your time to pursue. And a general rule of thumb, the more difficult a link is to achieve and procure for your website, the more worthwhile it is going after, in addition to pursuing all of the other Google ranking factors you need to keep in mind on today's Google. All right? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.